Good morning, children. How are you all? And I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Children, welcome back to grade 4 mathematics online class. Children, in the previous class, we have revised the chapter 2 and 3. Isn't it, ma? That means addition and subtraction and multiplication. Have you learned that portions? Have you learned the multiplication tables? Yes, I hope you did. Okay, ma? So today we are going to revise the chapter 4, that is division. Okay, so we can begin our class. Okay, ma? So children, unit 4 is division. First we are going to see the Roman number 1, fill in the blanks. Okay, so the first question, ma, division is repeated subtraction. You know, so let, ma, division is repeated subtraction. What's the spelling of subtraction? S-U-B-T-R-A-C-T-I-O-N, subtraction. S-U-B-T-R-A-C-T-I-O-N, subtraction. Look at next one. The number which is divided is the dividend. The number which is divided is the dividend. Look at the spelling of dividend. D-I-V-I-D-E-N. D-I-V-I-D-E-N. Dividend. See once again, the number which is divided is the dividend. Number which is divided is the dividend. Look at next third one. The number which is divides the dividend is the divisor. Number which divides the dividend is the divisor. Okay, see once again, the number which divides the dividend is the divisor. D-I-V-I-S-O-R, divisor. Look at next one. The result obtained when number is divided by another number is the quotient. The result obtained when a number is divided by another number is the quotient. Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T. Q-U-O-T-I-E-N-T, quotient. Okay. Next one, when a number is divided by another number, the leftover is known as the remainder. When a number is divided by another number, the leftover is known as a remainder. See once again, when a number is divided by another number, the leftover is known as a remainder. Look at the spelling for remainder. R-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R. R-E-M-A-I-N-D-E-R, remainder. Next one. The remainder is always less than the divisor. The remainder is always less than the divisor. The remainder is always less than the divisor. So we know spelling of divisor, no? D-I-V-I-S-O-R, divisor. Next question. When a number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself. When a number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself. So when you are dividing a number by 1, you will get the quotient as the number itself. Okay, so the spelling itself, I-T-S-E-L-F, itself. I-T-S-E-L-F, itself. Look at next one, ma. When a number is divided by itself, the quotient is always 1. So when you are dividing a number by the same number, you will get the quotient as the 1. Okay. When a number is divided by itself, the quotient is always 1. Look at next one. When 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is always 0. When 0 is divided by any number, okay, if you are dividing any number by 0, you will get the quotient as 0. Okay, so 0 means you will get 0. Okay, here itself means the answer will be 1. By 1 means you will get itself. Okay, next one, the example for the given questions. 45 divided by 1, you will get 45. Then 28 divided by 28 is 1. That means if you are dividing 45 by 1, you will get the same answer as 45. If you are dividing a number by the same number, 28 divided by 28 means you will get the answer as 1. If 0 is divided by 62 or any number, you will get the 0. Okay, have you understood this? See the second Roman number, division by single and two-digit number. So here we are going to divide the number by a single-digit number or maybe a two-digit number. But the first question, we are going to divide 6,485 by 3. So dividend is 6,485 is the dividend and the divisor is what, ma? 3 is the divisor. Okay. So we can start by writing the solution and we have to draw it like this for the division. So we have to write the number dividend inside this. Okay, dividend must be right inside it and divisor is 3, we have to write outside. So here we need the 3 table. Okay, we have to know about the 3 table. Okay, ma? So if you want means you can write the rough work as the third table here. Okay, so if we need means you can write the third table as the rough work at the right side. Okay ma, so we can start to do it. So first we have to take it from 1000 place value. Okay, 1000 place value what we have? 6 is there, isn't it? In the 1000 place value we have 6. Okay, so we can take the 6 first. Okay ma. So in the 6 how many 3's are there? Yes sir. 1 3 is 3, 2 3's are 6, isn't it? So we are getting the exact value. 2 3's are 6. So we have to write 2. Okay, how many times we have? 3 in the 6, 2 times. Okay, so that 2 we want to write in the quotient. Okay, we want to write in the quotient 2 there, and 2 3's are okay. 2 3's what's the value ma? 2 3's are 6. Next we have to subtract this 2 values. Okay, so subtract with the minus symbol. So 6 minus 6 is what ma? 0. Okay, we will get 0. Next we can bring the 4 down. Next the 100 place value we have 4, no, so that value you have to bring it down. So next in the 4 how many 3's are there? Look at here, 1 3 is 3, 2 3 is 6. Okay, it's bigger than the 4. So what we have to do, we have to take it 1 3 is 3. So we can write 1 into 3. Okay, 1 3 is 3, no. So we can write 1 into 3. The 1 in the quotient, and then we have the divisor as 3. So 1 3 is 3. The product value we want to write it here. Next we have to subtract this values. Okay, so minus it. So 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, so 4 minus 3 is 1. Next we have to bring down the 8. So now we will get 1 and 8 as 18. Okay, 1 and 8 will be make it, sorry, 1 and 8 it will make it as 18. Okay, so in 8 how many 3's are there? Look at the table ma. 1 3 is 3, 2 3's are 6, 3 3's are 9, 4 3's are 12, 5 3's are 15, 6 3's are 18. Okay, the exact value we have 6 3's are 18. So we can write the 6 here. Okay, so 6 into 3. 6 in the quotient we want to write it. So 6 3's are 18. So we have to write the 8 here. And we have to subtract 8 minus 8. Okay, 8 minus 8 is what ma? 0. Okay, 0. So next 1's place value we have, isn't it ma? So we have to bring the 1's place to the down. So now we have 5. Okay, 5 we have. So in the 5 how many 3's are there? Yes, 1 3 is 3, 2 3's are 6. Okay, it will be greater than the 5. So we have to take it 1 3 is 3. So we can write 1 the quotient. 1 into 3 is 3. Next we have to subtract 5 minus 3. Okay, 5 minus 3 is what? 2. Okay, so we got 2 as a reminder. Next no value, no. So up to the 1's place we taken and we have divided the number. So 2 is the reminder. Okay ma. So from here we can say, if you divide 6485 by 3 means we'll get the quotient as 2161. Okay, you will get the quotient as 2161 and you will get the 2 as a reminder. So we can write the answer. So answer is equal to, what's the answer? First we can write the quotient. That is, the quotient is 2161. So you will get the remainder as 2. Okay. So from this quotient is 2161 and the remainder is 2. Then look at next one ma. Here we are going to divide 4944 by 12. So first question we divide by a single digit number. Now we are going to divide the 4 digit by a 2 digit number. Okay, 2 digit number, that means 12. Okay. So we can start to do it by writing the solution. So we can write the solution and we have to write the dividend inside. That is 4944 is the dividend. Okay. 4944 is the dividend and 12 is the divisor. So we can write divisor outside. Okay. So now we have to write the 12 table. So here we want to know the 12 table. No. So we want to write the 12 table as a rough work in the right side. Okay. So here I have written the 12 table. Now we can start to do the problem. So listen ma. So in the 1000 place we have 4, 100 place we have 9, 10's place 4 and 1's place we have 4. So first we have to take the 1000 place value. Okay, so 4 here. So listen ma, can you able to divide the 4 by 12? It's not possible, isn't it? Because 4 is less than 12. So what we have to do, if it is not possible to divide the number by the given value means we have to write the 0 in the quotient. So we can place the 0 in the 1000 place of the quotient. Okay, so we have to place the 0 in the 1000 place of the quotient because 4 is not possible to divide by 12. So next we have to take it next number together. Okay, so 4 and 9. Next value is 9. No, so 4 and 9 it will make it as 49. So okay, so in the 49 how many 12's are there? Look at here, ma. 1 12 is 12, 2 12s are 24, 3 12s are 36, 4 12s are 48 is there. But we have 49, isn't it? If you go to next value, that means 5 12s are 60. It is greater than 49. So it's not possible. We have to take it only 4 12s are 48. So we can write 4 12s are 48. So we can write the 4 in the 100 place value of the quotient. Okay, so in the 100 place of the value of the quotient, we can write the 4. So 4 into 12 is what, ma? 48. Okay, 4 into 12 is 48. Now we have to subtract 49 minus 48. Okay, 49 minus 48 is what? 1. Okay, 9 minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. No. So we have to write 0. Otherwise, just we can leave it. Next, we have to bring down the tens place value. So 1000 and 100 place value is over. Next is the next what place value? But tens place value. So we have to bring down the tens place value to the down. So if you bring the tens place value means it will be 4. So 1 and 4 it will make it as 14 again. 14. So in 14 how many 12s are there? Yes, 1 12 is 12, then 2 12s are 24. It's greater than 14. So we have to take it 1 12. Okay, so we have to write 1 in the quotient. Again, sorry, 1 tens place value of the quotient is 1. We have to place 1 in the tens place value of the quotient. So 1 in 12 is 12. So next we have to subtract 14 minus 12. So 14 minus 12 is what, ma? 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Then 1 minus 1 is 0 only. If you want means we can place it, otherwise just we can do it. Okay. Next we have to bring the ones place. That is ones place we have 4. So 2 and 4 it will make it as 24. Okay, 24. So in 24 how many 12s are there? Yes, 1 12 is 12, 2 12s are 24. Exact value you have, isn't it? 1 12 is 12, 2 12s are 24. So we can place the 2 in the ones place of the quotient. Ones place value of the quotient we can write 2. So 2 into 12 is 24. 2 12s are 24. Next we have to subtract 24 minus 24 is 0. Okay, 24 minus 24 is 0. Okay. So understood now? We have to take it from the 1000 place value first. Okay. Here up to 1000 place value only we have this number. So we have to start with 1000 place value. Suppose if your number is not possible to divide means we have to place quotient as 0. In the quotient place value we have to place a 0. Next we have to take it next number together and take it when we have to divide. Okay, we have to start to divide the number, given number. So from here, if you divide 4944 by 12 means you will get the quotient as 412. Okay, 412 as the quotient and you will get the remainder 0. So from here we can write the answer as quotient is equal to 412 and remainder is 0. Quotient is 412, remainder is 0. Children, next third Roman number, divide and check your answer. Divide and check your answer. So here we are going to divide 8923 by 5 and we have to check the answer. Okay, so we can start to do it. So we can write the dividend, that is 8923 inside and the divisor is 5. So we can place the 5 outside. Okay, ma? Now we have to start from the 1000 place value because we have up to 1000 place value now. So ones, tens, 100, 1000. So we have to start with 1000 place value. So in the 1000 place value what we have? 8. Okay. So in the 8 how many 5s are there, ma? Yes, 1 5 is 5, isn't it? So we can write 1 in the 1000 place value of the quotient. Okay, so we can place the 1 in the 1000 place value of the quotient. So 1 5 is 5. Now we have write the product value down. So 8 minus 5 is what? 8 minus 5 is 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. Next we have to bring down the 100 place value. So in the 100 place value we have 9. Now 3 and 9 make it as 39. 3 and 9 is 39. So in 39 how many 5s are there? Yes, sir. 7 5s are 35. So let me 7 5s are 35. So we can write 7 in the 100 place value of the quotient. Okay, so 7 5s are 35. 7 into 5 is 35. So we can write 35 here. Next we have to subtract 39 minus 35. So if we subtract 9 minus 5 means we will get 4, isn't it? 9 minus 5 is 4. 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, we can place the 0 here. Next step, we have to bring down the 2. That means we have the tens place, we have 2 now. So we can bring down the 2. Now we have 4 and 2 is 42. So in 42 how many 5s are there? Yes, 8 5s are 40, isn't it? 8 5s are 40. 8 into 5. Okay, so we can write 8 in the tens place value of the quotient. So 8 into 5 is 40. That 40 we want to write down. So next we have to subtract 42 minus 40 is what? 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. We can write, otherwise just we can leave it. Next we have to bring down the 3 here. Okay. Next the ones place we have 3 no. So that 3 we have to bring it down. Now we have 23. Okay, 23. Listen ma, if you have 0 here means you must write. But here I am not written because it's in the right side no. At the beginning of the number if you have 0 means just we can leave it. Okay. So that's why I leave the 0. Now we have 2 as a remainder and in the ones place we have 3. So 2 and 3 is 23. Okay. In 23 how many 5s are there? Yes. 4 5s are 20 no. So 4 into 5. So 4 into 5. 4 you are trying in the ones place of the quotient. So 4 5s are 20. Now we have to subtract 23 minus 20. So 23 minus 20 is what ma? 3. Okay, 23 minus 20 is 3. Now we can write the quotient and remainder. Quotient, okay, what's the quotient here ma? 1784 is the quotient. Then what's the remainder? 3 is the remainder. Okay, so we can write remainder is equal to 3 and divisor is 5. Okay, so from this division we can write the quotient as 1784 is the quotient and remainder is 3, divisor is 5. So if you want to check your answer means we have a formula. No, what formula ma? Yes, we have the formula quotient into divisor plus remainder. Okay, what's the formula? We have to check the division problem. Quotient into divisor plus remainder. So we can substitute these values in this formula. Okay. So that is equal to, listen. So what's the quotient ma? Here we have the quotient as 1784 into divisor. What's the divisor? Yes, 5 is the divisor. So we have to place the quotient and the divisor inside the bracket. Then what symbol next? Plus. Remainder is 3. So we can write 3. Okay. So our formula to check the division problem is quotient into divisor plus remainder. So we have to substitute these values in this checking formula. So we have the quotient as 1784 and the divisor is 5 and we have the remainder as 3. Now we have to multiply these two values first. Okay, we have to multiply these two values. So now we can multiply the value by 5. So 4 into 5 is 20. 4 5 is 20. So we can write 2 as a balance there and 0 here. Okay, so 4 5s are 20. So we have to write the 0 here. 2 is the balance. We want to write the next place value of above. Okay. Next 8 into 5. 8 5s are 40 plus 2 is 42. 42 means we have to write 2 here and 4 is the balance. Okay. Next 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35 plus 4. 35 plus 4 is 39. So we can write 9 here and 3 is the balance. Then 1 5 is 5 plus 3 is 8. So we got the value as what ma? We got the value as 8,920. 8,920 plus, okay, this much only over now, then remaining we have plus 3. So if we add 3 means plus 3 we can add it here itself. Okay, so 0 plus 3 is 3, here 2, 9, 8. So we got the value as 8,922. That's what ma? That's our dividend. Okay, so that's our dividend. We have the dividend as 8,923 now. So that same value only we got. So from here we can say the division is correct. So that is dividend. If you get the dividend as the last answer means we can say the division is correct. Okay. So next we are going to see the Roman number 4, division by 10, 100 and 1000. Division by 10, 100 and 1000. So look at the first question ma. Here we have the dividend as 423. Okay. Dividend is what ma? 423 and divisor is 10. Look at the divisor. So it's a 10, isn't it ma? So if you have the divisor, if you have 10, 100 or 1000 means it's very easy to divide. So in the divisor we have 1 0, isn't it? So we have to take the ones place as the remainder value, and remaining values we have to take it as the quotient, because in the divisor we have only one 0. Okay, in the device we have only one 0. That's why we have to write the ones place as the remainder and remaining place values as the quotient. So we can write here quotient is equal to, quotient is what ma? 4 and 2. 42 is the quotient, and we have the remainder as what? Remainder as 3, because in the 10 we have only one 0, so we have to take it the ones place as, okay, ones place alone we have to take it, because only one 0. Ones place is a remainder, and remaining place values we have to take it as the quotient. So here 42 is the quotient and remainder is the 3. Look at next one. Next problem we have 8217 as a dividend, and the divisor is 100. Okay, in the divisor we have two zeros, so we have to take it the ones place and tens place as the remainder, and remaining place values we have to take it as the quotient. So we can do this problem here. So here two zeros, so last two values. Okay, that means ones and tens we have to take it as the remainder, and remaining these values we have to take it as the quotient. So we can write here quotient is equal to 82. Okay, quotient is 82, and the remainder is what ma? Remainder is equal to 17. Okay, so 17 is the remainder and 82 is the quotient. I understood this. Then look at next one. So third problem here we have 45,376. Okay, 45,376 we have to divide by 1000. So this is the dividend and this is the divisor. So in the divisor we have three zeros now. So last three place values we have to take it as the remainder, and remaining place values we have to take it as quotient. So here we have three zeros now. So ones, tens, 100 place value. That means 376 is the remainder and 45 is the quotient. So we can write the solution. So we can write here quotient is equal to, so here 3 zeros, so we can take it last three values as a remainder, remaining two values we have to take it as quotient. So quotient is 45, and from here we can write the remainder as, remainder is equal to 376. Okay, so quotient is 45, remainder is 376. Okay, I understood this. So next children we have Roman number 5, framing word problems. So here we have the question as 96 divided by 8 is equal to 12. 96 divided by 8 is equal to 12. So for framing the word problem, as our wish we can frame the words. Okay, see the solution ma. Mrs. Priya has 96 goldfish in 8 bowls. Mrs. Priya has 96 goldfish in 8 bowls. How many fish were in each bowl? Okay, so here we have to divide the 96 by 8, and what you will get? You will get the quotient as 12. So according to this division fact, we have to return the word problem as Mrs. Priya has how many goldfish? 96 goldfish in how many bowls? In 8 bowls. Okay, so how many fish were in each bowl? So from here we can say 96 is the, 96 is the total number of goldfish. Okay, so 96 is the total number of goldfish, and next symbol is what? Division, and 8 is the what? 8 is the number of bowls. Okay, number of bowl, how much? 8. So that is equal to, so if you divide 96 by 8 means you will get 12. No, that is 12 is the fish were in each bowl. So in each bowl there are how many fishes are there? Yes, 12 fishes are there. Okay, so totally 8 bowls are there. In 8 bowls, each bowl has 12 fish. So if you multiply this 8 into 12 means you will get 46. Otherwise we can, 46 not 96. Okay, so otherwise we can say if you divide the 96 by 8 means we will get the quotient as 12. Next, second division fact we have 84 divided by 12 is equal to 7. 84 divided by 12 is equal to 7. We have to frame the wording for this division fact. So here I have framed the wording as 84 books are to be packed in boxes. 84 books are to be packed in boxes. So totally how many boxes are there? 84 boxes are there. We have to pack these books in some boxes. Okay, if one box has 12 books, okay, so if you have 12 books in a single box, how many boxes are needed? Okay, totally how many boxes are needed to pack this 84 books? Okay, see, 84 is the total number of books. Okay, 84 is the total number of books. Look at here, 84 is the total number of books, and next we have the symbol 12. Sorry, division symbol. Next number is 12. 12 is the number of books in one box. 12 is what? The number of books in one box. Totally we have 84 books are there. So we have the number of books in one box is what? 12. 12 is the number of books in one box. So we can say 7 boxes are needed. Okay, so how many boxes are needed to arrange this 84 books? Yes, 7 boxes are needed to be arranged these 84 books. Okay, ma. Children, next we are going to see the Roman number 6 word problem. Here we have the first question as 552 chairs were equally arranged in 12 rows. How many chairs are there in each row? See once again, 552 chairs are equally arranged. Okay, it's equally arranged in how many rows? 12 rows. We have to find out how many chairs are there in each row. We have to find out in each row how many chairs are available. Okay, so from this question we can write a solution. So from here we can able to understand there are total number of chairs is how much? 552 is the total number of chairs. So we can write total number of chairs equal to 552. Next, what's given next? Arranged in 12 rows. So from here we know that number of rows is what? 12. Okay, number of rows is 12. Next, what's given? How many chairs are there in each row? So we have to find out number of chairs in one row. Each row means what? No, one row. Number of chairs in one row is equal to 552 divided by 12. 552 divided by 12. Now we have to divide these numbers. Okay. So when you divide this 552 by 12, so if you divide 552 divided by 12 means, so first in the in the 100 place value we have 5, isn't it? So it's not possible to divide the 5 by 12. So what we have to do? We have to take the next place value together. So we will get 100 place we have 5 and 10 place we have 5. Now we have 55. So in 55 how many 12s are there? Yes, 4 12s are 40. Okay, 4 into 12 is 48. Now if we subtract 55 minus 40. Okay, first we have to subtract 5 minus 8. It's not possible, so we have to borrow from the next one. So it will become as 4 and this 5 will become as 15. Now we have 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is what, ma? Yes, 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, 7 will get. Next 4 minus 4 is 0. Next we can bring down the ones place value. In the ones place we have 2. So total we have 72. 7 and 2 is 72. In 72 how many 12s are there? Yes, 6 12s are 72. 6 into 12 is 72. So 72 minus 72 is 0. So from here we can able to understand there are 46 chairs are there in one row. In each row how many chairs are there? 46 chairs are there. Okay. So we can, after dividing the values, we will get the 46 as the quotient. That means the total number of chairs in one row. So we can write therefore number of chairs in each row. So in each row how many chairs are there? Yes, 46 chairs are there. Okay, I understood this. Second problem. In the word problem we have what, ma? A school has 650 students. If 25 students are assigned to each teacher, how many teachers would be needed? See once again, a school has 650 students. If 25 students are assigned to each teacher, how many teachers would be needed? Okay, totally there are 650 students are in a school, and what's the given, ma? 25 students are arranged in each teacher. So for one teacher they have assigned 25 students. We have to find out how many teachers are needed to needed for the 650 students. Okay. So see the solution. Number of students in a school. So from here we can able to understand there are now how many students are there? 650. So we can write number of students in a school is 650. Okay. Next value is what? If 25 students are assigned to each teacher, so we can write number of students assigned to one teacher. Each means 1. Number of students assigned to one teacher is equal to 25. Okay. So if you divide 650 by 25 means we will get the number of teachers in the room. So from here we can write therefore number of teachers needed is equal to 650 divided by 25. Number of teachers needed is equal to 650 divided by 25. So if you divide this 650 by 25 means, see here, so in the 6 we can't able to divide the 25. So we have to place 0 in the quotient. Next we have to take it 6 and 5 together. So we will get 65. So in 65 how many 25s are there? Yes, 2 25 is 50. So we can write 2 in the quotient. In the tens place value of the quotient we want to write 2. So 2 into 25 is 50. Next we have to subtract 65 minus 50. So 5 minus 0 is 5. Next 6 minus 5 is 1. So we will get 15 as the remainder. Next we have to bring down the 0. So in the ones place we have 0. So we have to bring down the 0 there. So total we have 150 now. 150. So in the 150 how many 25s are there? Yes, 6 into 25 is 150. 6 into 25 is 150. So if you subtract 150 minus 150 you will get the remainder is 0. So from here we can able to understand there are 26 teachers were needed. There are 26 teachers are needed to assign the 650 students. Okay, understood from this? So children, in the book page 59 you have the book exercise for this lesson. So look at here, 856 divided by 1 is what we will get. You will get the same number. So if any number is divided by 1 means you will get the number itself. That means 856 you will get. Look at second one, 71 divided by 70. We know if you divide it by the same number means you will get 1 as the quotient. So if you are dividing a number by itself means you will get 1 as the quotient. Okay. The next one, if you divide a 0 by any number you will get what? 0 as the quotient. So 0 divided by 35 is 0. See next one, dash divided by 8 is equal to 1. So here they given the divisor and the quotient, we want to write the dividend. So if you divide the same numbers only, you will get the 1 as the quotient. So we can write the divisor as the dividend. So 8 divided by 8 you will get 1 as the quotient. So next children, in the page 64 you have the revision exercise. See choose the correct option. First one, the multiplication fact for the division sum is. So here they given the division fact they given here. We want to change this division fact as the multiplication fact. Okay, they are asking to write a multiplication fact. What's the division fact is given here? 132 divided by 11 is equal to 12. Okay, 132 divided by 11 is equal to 12. So how we can write this division fact as multiplication fact? Just you have to multiply the quotient with the divisor, you will get the dividend as the product. So what we have to do it? You have to multiply the quotient with the divisor, you will get the dividend as the product. Okay. So from here, look at here, 12 multiplied by 11. If you multiply these two values means you will get the product as 132. So from here we can say this is the correct option. Okay. Third option is correct. Look at next one, the division fact for the multiplication sum. So here you want to write the division fact for the multiplication sum. What multiplication sum is given here? 12 multiplied by 12 is equal to 144. 12 multiplied by 12 you will get 144 as the answer. How we can write this multiplication fact as division fact now? Just easy only. You want to write the product divided by, okay, product is 144. 144 divided by the divisor, that is 12. Okay, 144 divided by 12 is equal to 12. So from here we can see the correct answer. A is the correct one. 144 divided by 12 means you get the 12. That is dividend as the quotient. Look at next one. 320 divided by 10. So we know that in the divisor if you have the zeros means just we have to divide this number by easy way. So here only 1 0 is there, isn't it? So last root place we have to take it as the remainder and you will get the quotient as the remaining place. From here 32 is the quotient and 0 is the remainder. Okay, so last D is the correct answer. The next one, dash divided by 8 is equal to 31. If you divide 248 by 8 only, you will get 31 as the quotient. 248 if you divide by 8 means you will get 31 as the quotient. So children, study the book portion and as well as the portions. write and study, so only you can able to do the problems easily. So remaining portions we can discuss in the next class. Okay, bye. Thank you.